The video that this comment is attached to was one of me speaking of the difference between having like an ADHD brain and really needing to strengthen your will muscle versus just not being in alignment with what it is you're trying to focus on. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. If you find that you do need to strengthen your will, I'm going to give you 9 to 10 different things that you can do to strengthen your ability to focus. We all need focus in order to get ahead in life. So listen close. It might take 2 parts because it's quite a bit here. The first one is concentration meditation. This is a very, very specific exercise, not to release thought, but to pick a thought and only think of that thought. An example that I give people is to create the image of a house, not inside of a house. That's a different technique, but the outside of a house. Let's say a red house with a blue roof. You want to close your eyes, create an image of this house, and I want you to see everything. I want you to see the texture on the outside of the house. I want you to look at the grass in front of the house. What does the landscaping look like? What does the doorknob look like? What do the shutters look like? When you first get started with this, instead of just closing your eyes and seeing how long you can go, I'd like you to set a timer. Start with just 60 seconds. How long can you solely focus on what this house looks like, what it feels like, what it smells like in the air without losing your attention? Now, as you go, you can move up your timer, but make sure to set a timer so that when it goes off and you have achieved it, you feel accomplished. Now, another way to do this is intentional breathing, meaning counting your breaths. And you've probably heard of this before, but it is incredibly effective. We want to just slow down and literally feel every single sensation of taking breaths in. I mean, the air coming through your nostrils, filling up your lungs, the way it feels in your body to hold the air there, and then the way it feels on the exhale. Is it warm? Do you smell things when you're breathing in? What kind of bodily feelings does it give you when you're doing this? See how many breaths you can count without thinking about other things. Literally, the only thing your mind should be concerned about is how the air is coming in, where it's going, how it feels, and then how it feels to come back out. Now, expanding on number 1, creating a mental image is kind of phase 2 of that. So what we want to do is go inside of your dream house. Maybe it's an office, maybe it's a place somewhere. I don't really care, but houses are really, really effective because you can make multiple rooms. When you first start this on the very first day, all I want you to do is create the foyer or the living room or whatever room you would be going into when walking into the door. Same thing as before. I want you to see the floor. I want you to feel how the floor feels on your feet. I want you to look around and see all the pictures on the wall. I want you to see what's on the counters. I want you to smell what's in the air. Is something cooking in the oven? What kind of drapes are over the windows? I want you to look out every single detail. Now, as you go, we want to get this image so crystal clear that you could describe it to someone and they would see the exact same picture. And as you go, we're going to create more rooms. So what room is to the left of this room? What room is to the right? And how clear can you make this entire house? The more you do this, the more you'll be able to hold the image, see it very, very clear, and focus on it for extended periods of time. I told you there would be 2 parts, maybe even 3 at this point. See you there.